Hey traders, today we are gonna try out a new scalping strategy, and this time we are gonna use the MACD combined with the EMA on a 5-minute chart. So it's gonna be scalping, of course. The MACD is a popular technical indicator used for identifying the momentum in the markets, and that's exactly what we are gonna use it for. So let me give you some more basic information about the MACD. The MACD stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence. The MACD line, which is the blue line, I hope you can see it a little bit here. It's quite dark. That line is the average between two EMA values. By default, that is going to be 12 and 26. We are just going to keep it that way, but that's where the blue line stands for. Just keep that in mind. The orange line is by default a 9-length EMA based on the value of the blue line, the MACD line. And that's how you can easily read the momentum of the market. You also have the histogram, which are the green and the red bars. They are calculated by the way of the difference between the blue and the orange line. So the further they separate, the higher the bars will be. And that's the zero line is in between the green and red bars. So if it's above the zero line, you are in a bullish momentum, and when it's red, you are in a bearish momentum. I hope that makes a little bit of sense to you. So what the basics is of rating the MACD is it's when the blue line crosses the orange line. That means that you are in a bullish momentum. Here there is one more. And we also have a bearish momentum, and that is when the blue line crosses the orange line below. So that's how you can rate it. So you are going to be in a bearish or in a bullish momentum when there is a crossing. And yeah, I hope that makes a little bit sense to you. For our strategy, we are not gonna use the lines, but I just wanted to make sure you understand the MACD a little bit. We are only going to use the bars, so the histogram. I'll show you in the settings how we are going to use it. So, okay, let me add the indicators. I hope you can follow and see it like I hope you can. Let's add the moving average exponential twice, the EMA. And as a third one, we are gonna add the MACD. Okay, so when we added these, we want to change the EMA to two different values. One EMA, make it 50. Make the 50, I don't know, green or something. Doesn't really matter. And the other one, default is 9. We're gonna change it to 200. And make that one white. So the green one is the 50 EMA. The white one is the 200 EMA. So in this scenario, when the green line, the 50 EMA, crosses below the white line, the 200 EMA, that means that there's a depth cross here. So we are only looking for short positions. And if it's crossing like here, the green one above the yellow one, white one, we only look for long positions. So let's see if we can have some entries here. There are quite a lot of entries, but when we change the MACD settings to what we want to turn off the MACD itself, the blue line. We want to turn off the yellow orange line. So you're only using the histogram. And one more thing you have to do is not using the same as chart time frame, but we are going to use the 1 minute. I've done that in another video of mine. For me, it works quite often. And you get an entry quite fast, so that's great for scalping, in my opinion, at least. Okay, so you have only an histogram here. And for entries, I'm looking for overbought candles when it's at least hitting the 20 of the MACD. The default is the 0 line. When it's 20, it's above average for me. So my first entry after the death cross would be here because it's hitting the 20 line. So I'm gonna take a short position after the next candle here. So this would be a short entry. And what we want to do is always have a 0.4 stop loss and always a 0.5 take profit, like here. So our first entry would be a win. Let's go to the second one. There's one here. So we're gonna entry on the second, on the second candle. So you only take the entry when the candle closes, not before that. 0.4% again. You can see this one hit as well. 0.5. Second win. Let's look for a third one. There's one here. Well, I can see that this one is not gonna hit. Where was it? It was here. We take the next one. 0.4%. You see it gets hit immediately there. So that's one loss and 2 wins. That's fine. Let's take the next one. There's one here. Because this one is quite high even. It's 26. We take a short position on the next candle. 0.4% stop loss. 0.5% take profit. So that's the third one in a row. That took way of the 4 trades. We have 3 in a profit. That's great. Let's see another one. There's one here. I think that one will hit too. Here, 0.4%. Not sure about that. 0.5. Yeah, it will have profits as well here, which is great as well. And the last one. Let's take another short position here. 0.4%. 0.5 is here. There was a profit as well. So the longer you are in a downtrend, after 4 or 5 trades, just stop. The trend wants to reverse and just wait for the next crossover of the 2 EMAs. So our next position will be after the next positive crossover. Well, I have some here. Let's delete that. But yeah, the next you should do is wait for the next crossover, and after that check for entries as well. So let's check it out. So the next crossover, after that we want to see an oversold signal, so minus 20 or above that. So let's see, the first one is going to be here, and there we will take a long position. Long here on the next candle will be there. 0.4%. 0.4. 0.5 here. This would be a loss, unfortunately. It's really close though, but that doesn't matter. A loss is a loss. Next one would be here. I can easily see that this one is going to be a hit, so the second one would be a hit. I'm gonna draw it out anyway. So take one here. Stop loss 0.4. 0.7 even hits, so that's another good trade. Next one is right here. Long position. Big candle closes there, so next entry will be somewhere around here. 0.4. 0.5. And I hit again. So that's a third trade already, so we can do one more. It's getting later in it. So an entry would be after this one, at the bottom of this candle. No, on the top of that candle, not. Oh, that was here. Here. 0.4% is here. And 0.5 is there. So there was another hit. And after that, I would stop again and just wait for another entry or go to another coin. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna backtest this now and see what the results are. So this one was great actually. We had one loss here and we had one loss here. So of the, let me see, 4 plus 5 trades, so 9 trades, and we have 2 losses. That's gonna be probably a good entry signal indicator strategy, whatever you want to call it. So okay, I'm gonna test it now, and yeah, I'll see you after that. So of all the testing I've done, the results are that I had a win rate of 64% of 100 trades. So if we started with a balance of 1,000 and we took our profit like we did, like with 0.5 and stop loss on 0.4%, and we use the BYBIT as an exchange where the fees are really low, or you just get money from the fees if you use a limit order, we would have taken a profit of 18k. So that's not bad in my opinion. In the description, there's our referral link to BYBIT. It would help us a lot if you didn't use BYBIT already and you want to start using it. Use our code. It just helps us a lot. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. And if you liked the video, please leave a like. Okay, thanks. Bye. See you in the next one.